buses to Bemidji, Minnesota every week. I never got them back. I never got a I never got a sticker. I sent them dang on it because that's what she told me to do. And I wanted my team to do that for me. They tell you that when you're a new director. If you, and when you're a consultant, you fill these out and your people will fill them. I don't know, we don't know how to help you unless we know what's happening. But I promise you, what's the third reason why we turn this in? Anybody else know another reason? How many of you know when you do Weight Watchers, what do you have to do? You go weigh in.
Weigh in.
Weigh in. You have to track your points and you have to go weigh in. This is your weighing in. If you never turn this in, how are you being held accountable? We all need to be accountable to somebody, right? That's why we get power partners and all that. So your director is not here to criticize you or here to say, oh, what you did, you had zero, you said you're going to do a $200 week. No, we would never, Stella and I would never, ever do that. We are going to put love all over it and draw all over it, tell you how fabulous you are, even if it's a zero. And then we know if you're needing help in a certain area, we can see it on here. So we're going to do one real quick, you guys. We're going to do a weekly accomplishment sheet. So let me get my little guy wake up here. Okay? And we are going to do a weekly accomplishment sheet together. I can get it turned. There we go. Can y'all see it now? Okay. Where do you find the weekly accomplishment sheet? You go to Business Tools. Guess what? If you go way down at the bottom, guess what it says? Weekly accomplishment under Business Tools. It's then going to come up looking just like this. You're going to click on Enter Weekly Accomplishment. Now, who knows the weeks, how Mary Kay tracks our weeks? They're what?
Sunday to Saturday.
Sunday to Saturday. Okay, so that's the way we track it in our unit too. And so when you get done with everything you've done on Saturday night, you know, if you don't work on Sunday, then you're going to do this on Saturday night or Monday morning. Now, if you do it on Monday morning or Sunday, you're going to have to back the week up. Y'all see this drop-down menu? It's on the current week. I'm going to go back to last week. Okay, so that's all you do is go to that drop-down menu and select last week if you're turning one in for this week. I'm now going to put in my report, and I'm going to put in that this was 07, what did I say this week was? 15. My hostess is going to be Linda S. Oh. Y'all watching? The number of hours that I've spent. Why do you think this is important for us to know? You know how much you're making per hour. And if you are having 4-hour skincare parties, which some of us do when we start, we need some help on how to stop talking and how to get out of the house. Your party itself should not take more than an hour. Okay? And then your closing and getting the sales and everything together sometimes takes 30 minutes to an hour. Hopefully it takes an hour. That means you're selling a lot. Okay? So let's just put in, we're going to say we work 1.5 hours. Number of guests, how many guests does there have to be for it to be a party, not a facial? 3. But what did Estelle say? We're going to have 10 because we like 10 better. How many orders did we get out of that 10? We got 7. How many bookings or future bookings did we get? Let's say 7. I like it, Debbie. I'm going to say 4. Okay, I booked 4 people from the party with Book to Look, you know, treasure hunt, let's make a deal, whatever you like to use to book people. Usually what I do is get referrals, and then I say, hey, this is already your guest list. Which of these girls are the most fun? Well, I need to book my follow-up appointment with you. When would you like to do that? If I have time. Sometimes it's the next day before I have time to book. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm all about let's get the sale done, and let me talk opportunity. And then I go from there. So then the next thing, how many skincare sets are sold? What is a skincare set?
What's a miracle set?
A miracle set.
The
Repair, botanicals. Is a moisturizer and a cleanser a set? No. All right. Clear Proof, is that a set?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so anything that is a skincare bundle for your face, men's set, is a skincare set. Okay, so let's say out of those 7, I sold 5 skincare sets. My party is going to be, with this many people, I'm going to say $775. Okay? This was a party, a facial, an on-the-go appointment, an online or personal website order, a show, or a PCP. What's the difference between a show or a party? Okay? A show would be, go ahead, Terry.
You just show.
Like a show and tell, a open house, anything like that, where you're just, yeah, you're not doing facials, okay? But I do include as a party, if I'm doing a summer party, I do include that as a party. Like if I'm doing a hairy legs party or an aromatherapy or whatever by the pool, you know, I count that as a party. But something where you're just showing, you know, a group of people, a demonstration, that type of thing. That would be a show. I would call our open house, our holiday open house, our holiday gift shows, I call those shows, okay? Show and smell instead of show and tell. Okay, so I'm thinking a party because this is a party, right? I had 7 guests. And then my sales tax would be whatever. My hostess gifts given away, I'm going to give her $100 because she had 7 people there. All right, so I'm giving her $100, which cost me $50. Okay, I'm all about it. Anything given away or any non-recovered sales tax. What would be my non-recovered sales tax? The $100. So it's $8.25, right? Because that's in any product I give away. I'm a cheapskate. I wrap one thing and put it in the table and do tickets. Okay, on something that's discontinued. My sales tax would be, oh, it already put her down. Sorry, I didn't get to finish putting my sales tax in, little guy. Okay, so then I'm going to move on. I'm going to do my next event, my next party. I'm going to put in, maybe that's my only sale that week. If it's my only sale, you see how I added it right there? I'm going to go next. Now it's going to ask how many potential, this is like your overview review. How many potential team members did I find and share with? These are your after parties, your one-on-ones, your 3-way calls with your director, whatever it looks like. My number of new team members is 1. Number of appointments I have up for next week, I'm going to leave it at 0 because I want your director to see that, okay? Number of skincare sets sold. And then what it's going to do, if I placed any section 1 wholesale with the company, well, of course I did. How much did I place? Because I sold $775? No. How much did I place? What's my 50% of $775? How much, y'all? I got it. What? $437.50. That's 800. That can be right. $337.50. Okay, so is it 387? Thank you, 387. She was only off by 1 number. She had it. Okay, because what? Even, how many of y'all know that I have a lot of inventory? Okay, probably $10,000 worth. Okay, I probably have $1,500 worth of lipstick. Now, because I have $10,000 worth of inventory, I say, oh, it's okay, I got lots of inventory. I don't order again. No, because that's not my money. That belongs to my business. So I'm going to order half of that. Half of that goes into my my family account because I'm at profit level. Okay? Just because you think you've got stuff on your shelf doesn't mean you wait and order $1,800 all over again. It's just like bread and milk. You're moving your new product to the back and pushing those day solutions to the front. Day solutions have an expiration. Okay? Be sure you're watching things that have expiration. Anything with sunscreen in it has an expiration. Okay, so watch that. You're going to put that in. Okay, so now I'm going to next.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
About that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do the whole 50% into your family account, or do you do like a 60-40 from
can
the
do
shipping and the taxes?
You don't have to cover your tax because you prepay your tax. So it's a wash. Okay. That's why the tax is not included in my sales. Okay. That $775 was not including sales tax. That was the sales without tax. The other money stays in the account to cover tax on the next order.
Okay.
And you can, what I recommend, it's a really good question, Jessica. I recommend that you pay yourself 40% and take 10% back for career conference, fall retreat, which we'll have one in September, October, can't remember the date. Remember still? Anyway, it's coming up. So that'll be the next thing. seminar, whatever. And don't forget, you're putting how much in your dream account. Okay, so, you know, you're paying your dream account out of your 50%. So it's just however you want to do it. Okay? All right, so now I'm going to go back. This is just kind of review page. You would put in your amount of sales because I might have additional sales. I might have reorders. I have probably $300 a week in reorders, you know, which I would have put back on that other page, but I'm just going to show y'all real quick. So I had 775. That's all we're going to say is my sales for the week. I held one party. I didn't hold any facials. So I'm going to put 0. I didn't hold any on the go. I didn't have any shows this past week. Interviews, remember I had 3. And any customer calls. These are your following up. They don't have to be calls. They can be text. Following up with customers or customers contact me. I had 5 this week. So there you go. Now, this next area is really important. This is where you check that you need help on. Because see, when you're turning this in, your director gets it and goes, oh, obtaining reorders. I need help with that. I need help with online orders. I don't really understand what the difference is between customer delivery and how do I know how to process that. And closing my classes. I'm not feeling like I'm closing strong enough. So I'm going to check all those. So now your director sees this. She's going to give you an article. She's going to give you a video to watch because she knows what you need help with. Isn't that funny? Genius. Okay. So now you're still going to next. Y'all, this does not take long. When you know how to do this, it's going to fly through. It's not long. It's just my internet slow. So bear with me. There's and it tells you when you're almost there. You can input now any prospective team members that you interviewed. You can put their info there, or you can go on to next. We're almost done. And it tells you how many steps there are. There's 6 steps. This tells you your profit. What? It figures it for you. It figures at 40% because it's giving you that 10% that you can put back into your business. So it tells you exactly what your paycheck is. It keeps this for a year. So when you get ready to do your taxes and you need to balance your inventory orders that Mary Kay will send you a 1099 with your actual retail sales, you print one report out and it's going to tell you your actual sales tickets for the year. You have to keep up with all those little tickets. It tells you right here how much you sold, okay? And it'll accumulate. Our year did change, you know, it changes in here to July, not January. It changes to July because that's Mary Kay's fiscal year. But that's okay. You're still going to print it out and you print them out for 6 months. It's all good. Okay? Now, this is very important. Are we finished? No. You see who it's going to? If you're an angel and I have you on my list of A team, it's going to come up and it's going to say Kelly Key and your director's name. All right? It's going to send it to both of us. You're not finished until you say, submit my accomplishment. And then you're finished. You don't even have to print it out. We print it out in our office every Monday. Okay? And it says, thank you for your accomplishment. It's been sent to Kelly Key. All right. Is that it?